Okay, now you're recording.
I'm out of breath, guys. I'm out of breath. Oh, Splayed episode
16?
16.
I got my numbers right.
Yes.
El Fuego?
Con queso. This is the Spanglish episode of Splayed.
Going through my high school grade of Spanish, I'm like,
Right.
¿Qué pasa?
Yes. Oh, guys. Woo, it has been a hell of a week. I don't know about you guys. It's been a hell of a week for me. Today, this episode, we are talking about outlaws,
Yes.
liars, cheaters, scandals. Probably not going to get to scandals, but I thought about it. You
thought
just
about
now. Honestly, we're starting with outlaws, guys. This week's topic is outlaws. If you're here to talk about outlaws, you are in the right place, friend.
For this episode.
Adam, define outlaw.
Someone who breaks the law.
Fair.
Good enough.
I accept your definition.
You got it out of the dictionary. Good for you.
Textbook, my friend. Textbook. That's why you come here. You come here for dictionary definitions with Adam and Rusty.
Just us looking through the dictionary. Oh, acquaintance. I like this was a good one. Just reading words.
Acquaintances. They're like fake friends, right? They're
Yeah,
they're
just someone you know.
That's what an acquaintance is, right? It's like someone who you don't really care enough about. Like, you know, if it came to the end of the world, you'd fuck that person and you'd kill him.
You just go see him.
Yeah, you'd ghost him. Yeah, you'd. What did you say? What did outlaws say? You'd. What's the word? Like a mob boss. What would they say if they were gonna take someone out? Someone who's not part of the family. You know, not.
There's different ways you could tell someone to kill someone. Dirt nap, cement shoes.
Yeah, dirt. Yeah, but so that's like you're gonna give them a dirt nap. You know, swim with the fishes, right?
Yeah.
But what do you is like? I'm going to do this to them. Whack them, I guess.
Yeah, you go whack them.
I'm gonna whack them.
You go.
I'm gonna whack them right off.
They weren't too cryptic with it. They're just like, you go kill that man.
You're probably right. They didn't really have terms.
Yeah.
Well, maybe they wanted to avoid FBI though, right? I don't know.
If they're thinking they're being bugged, they're like,
yeah, if they think they're being tapped.
You gotta go give Johnny Two Shoes some new cement shoes, and then you put him in the car.
And then you put him in the water. You're not going to say exactly what you're going to do. You're not going to say go kill him, but you in detail describe what you're going to do. Okay, we might be tapped, so don't use the K word.
Yeah.
You're going to go get Johnny two shoes.
You're going to load up a 29, 39 bullet, and you're going to put it in the back of his head. This gets super...
Here, I bought this weapon from the local pawn shop yesterday.
Yeah.
The serial number.
You saw that off.
But currently, it's 357.
The FBI's like, damn, they're good. We got nothing on this guy.
At exactly 11:59 p.m., you're going to be on the bridge, right?
Oh, I got to tell you. So I had a dream that Utah became the new Las Vegas.
What the hell?
Yeah.
That's like black and white. That's like... Actually, you know what? It makes perfect sense.
But the church ran the gangster stuff and all the, you know how we synonymous, we have the mobsters that, come from Italy.
Yeah.
But now it's the LDS church.
The LDS church.
Everyone's super friendly.
Yeah.
But they're super violent.
I can see that happening, right? I mean, This is like the more... So, I mean, in Italy, you have, right, the Roman Catholic Church, right? I mean, it's like the capital, right, of the Roman... So here, it could be like the LDS Church. So, that could be the center.
Yeah.
The center for, and they're big on family.
Very big on family. They're big on family.
They're big on family.
They have a lot of money.
Yeah.
And it's like, the bishop, you go to your bishop and he's like, you come to me in my time of need.
Yeah.
I got many casseroles.
That's a Mormon joke. You don't get it unless you know Mormon people. Oh, I love it. Dude, it's perfect, dude. And then they have approved housing too. So I heard in Italy, dude, they have like houses. And it's these are sanctioned by they're under the protection of the mob. You're paying your dues or whatever.
Safe houses.
Well, yeah, I guess, but even businesses, right? And so I can't remember. It's there's some sort of secret code, right? And it's if you have this code and it's clearly visible to people who are there, then it's considered safe because it's they're paying their
Oh, they're paying for the
their
protection.
insurance. They're paying their insurance premiums, right?
Yeah. So insurance companies are the new mob.
Yeah, so I was thinking like Mormon approved housing.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
You didn't make your monthly distributing payments this month. You're tithing, if you will.
It'd be a shame for you to lose your Mormon approved housing.
A bunch of guys in white suits with the little black ties going, it'd be a shame if something happened here, You got a lot of college students in this area. We can
It'd be a shame if they had to go take their business somewhere else.
We're going to help you move, but move to a wheelchair.
I didn't get that last one.
They're going to break his legs.
Oh,
yeah.
Leg breaker, like Rocky.
Yeah.
Rocky was a leg breaker. I just remembered that, dude. Rocky the movie.
Rocky Balboa. So, dude,
Stallone. Criminals, man. Names. So you talked about, what is it, Johnny Two Toes? Jimmy Two Toes.
That's just a random name.
Is that an actual name of a mob guy?
It could be.
It seems like Two Toes was like an actual name.
They just took different things and they're like, oh, you only got 2 fingers on one hand. You're going to be Johnny Two Thumbs.
Johnny Two Thumbs.
Or you only got one eye. You're Timmy. Timmy.
Because Timmy is so representative of someone with a single eye.
Your name's going to be Nate.
But it's like he's got he got tons of things to choose from, right? He's got like a massive scar across his face. He's got one arm, He's like killed 30 people in one night, like all this stuff, and you're like, your name's gonna be Nate.
That's right.
That's right. Like everyone's like looking at him like at the meeting, like, what do we name this guy?
Yeah.
They look at the scar, they look at the arm. Whatever. I feel like this joke's run its course. Let's move forward.
There's just like, yeah.
Nate.
My name's Jeff.
My name's Jeff. Dude, here's the thing, man, is it does seem to be based on features.
Yeah.
Right? So I feel like, what are some examples? So Billy the Kid.
Oh, yeah.
Like, supposedly he looked like a 5-year-old. Or maybe, he's a toddler.
He looked like a toddler.
He was 2, which makes him very, that's really messed up that he was lethal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's just like this lethal-ass 2-year-old. You know what I mean? Running around with,
he's just a youngster.
A couple of squirt guns with,
with bullets.
With bullets in them. I don't know. He'd just throw the gun at you, and then he'd bite you to death.
He always had to have his nap. And
Yeah. And then he'd take a nap.
But he was just young, right?
Seriously, though, he was super young, though, and so I guess that's right here, right? Mm-hmm. And so that's why he got the name. I don't know where some of the other ones came from, but it made me think what would we do today for mob names?
Mob names in modern times,
and really, you just need anyone with like some extreme features,
or even not. It's just like someone who's who just loves video games, right?
Yeah.
So you got the MMO player guy who does crimes.
Yeah, it could just be something they like, I guess, right? Yeah. Like.
He likes
Jimmy
anime.
Night Elf. Yeah, Jimmy. Anime. It always has to be Jimmy.
Jimmy Naruto.
Anime McDouglas. You know what I mean?
Or Sailor Moon James.
I'm out.
You ready? You tapped your whole anime experience.
That's as much anime as I know. Thinking about Sylvester Stallone, you know what I mean? Because he's got this really pronounced features. So I was thinking that'd be easy. But you're right, dude. You could do it with anybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but if you want to do Stallone, let's be
do Stallone, man.
Rockface McGee?
Yes.
Okay.
Rockface McGee. Because he was in Rocky.
Yeah. And people know him from that. They're like, yeah.
What about? Okay, wait. So what about? Because he's got that face, long face. Damn it.
Something long face, right?
I'm gonna be honest, dude. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you right now. I think it was funnier before we tried to put into the Rocky bit. So I'm going to cut this out sincerely. It's not going to be the ones where I say I cut it out and then I don't cut it out. I'm cutting this out. Okay.
We've had plenty, but
yeah. But yeah, dude. Yeah. So Rocky, anyway, I don't know, anyone with extreme features. So anyway, today we wanted to talk a little bit about some. We're going to start back in the Old West.
Okay.
The Old West.
1800s.
Yeah. So Billy the Kid. We talked about Billy the Kid.
Butch Cassidy. That was just his name, though.
What mob boss would you have been? Not mob boss. Sorry, we're back in the Old West. What Old West outlaw would you qualify yourself as?
I'd probably be like, because, they would go off like racial stuff.
Oh, okay.
They would look at my skin color and probably be like, oh, he's Native American, big wampum.
Big wampum.
That'd be my outlaw
big
name.
wampum. Big wampum. Okay. Yeah.
You all right?
Let's take it back a little bit. Let's take it down.
Yeah.
Let's get intimate. I would be John Kingfisher. And that's what I meant. It's not necessarily like what would be your name, but like who would you be? Like who do you most associate with? The reason I chose John Kingfisher is because he was like a princess, apparently.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like he had like a dress and like a pair of matching ivory pistols. You know what I mean? And like that's what I would do. I'd walk around, and I'd be known for my dress and my ivory pistols. You know what I mean? That's totally me. Like lethal. But pretty. You know what I mean?
So being the ahead of your time of Outlaws.
Yeah, I'd move to San Francisco. You know what I mean? It'd be good. So who would you be, man?
Yeah.
Do you know any of the Old West outlaw guys? Let's talk about a few of them. Let's talk about Clay Ellison, as someone I was reading about, dude. He's famous for killing 5 people in 4 seconds.
Did they not have guns either?
Yeah. Apparently they were. I feel like that's 80%, I feel like, it might, if it's going to be 5 people in 5 seconds, I'd be impressed. You know what I mean? But if it's 5 people in, 4 people in 5 seconds, I feel like, what did you do with that extra second? I don't know. You kind of took your time.
All right.
You missed one.
You didn't do good.
Yeah. How many rounds were in your gun? So anyway, there's Clay Ellison, right? No, shoot, that wasn't Clay Ellison. I mixed him up, dude.
Oh, no.
I mixed him up, dude. It wasn't Clay Ellison. It was Wild Bill.
Oh, okay.
No, damn it. I've got all these. Okay. Wild Bill killed a guy from 75 yards away. That was Wild Bill.
Okay.
With one shot, with one. Now that's impressive to me, man. Like if you're a shark, and he actually did the old school, like Old West style duels. You know what I mean? Like where you'd be like draw. Apparently he actually did that shit. And he got shot. What's crazy is he got shot in the back of the head.
Wow, and survived.
Poker. No, he died.
Oh, he died. I got shot in the back of the head and survived. Wild Texan. That's my outlaw name.
That generally kills you. I don't know if you know this, Adam, but that's generally lethal when you get shot in the back of the head.
Look, he survived.
I mean, maybe for a few milliseconds. I don't know. Oh, damn it. Who was the guy with the 5'4"? Oh, Dallas Dallas. Some guy named Dallas. Stoudenmeyer. He's the 4 and 5 seconds. Clay Ellison is known as being, so I guess he's an ex-veteran, Civil War veteran. A lot of these guys were actually interesting about the Civil War, right? So,
well, they didn't have anything else,
Right. I mean, that's good experience, I guess, for killing people. He was said to have never killed anybody that didn't need killing. But when he did it, apparently he did it in like a fucked up way. Like he royally killed the people who needed killing.
So he's just like, I think you need killing.
I think you need and then apparently he took somebody's head with him to the bar after, like just the head, to clarify, to the bar with him to have a drink afterwards.
So he was pretty psycho then.
Yeah, he was batshit crazy, but kind of like a vigilante, I guess. Kind of like an old school Batman, dude.
In the Wild West?
In the Wild West.
But Batman didn't carry no one's head around.
I could see Batman carrying Batman carrying the Joker's head around, takes it to the Gotham bar and pub.
I got him.
Not getting out this time.
Crazy Batman. So what if you put Batman in like mob times?
I can't even imagine. Like, what if Al Capone, right?
Yeah.
What if Al Capone had to contend with Batman?
That would be interesting.
Like,
It wasn't.
Can you like picture what?
Like, because he was arrested because of his evading taxes, right?
Okay.
And then he died in jail.
Okay.
But if
he died in jail?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I thought he died of syphilis. Did he not die of syphilis?
Well, it could have been related,
Okay. All right.
Natural causes, whatnot.
Yeah.
But Batman, a vigilante, going around rounding up mobsters, right?
Right.
In the 1920s, would he put him in like Alcatraz or a mental asylum.
Alcatraz would have been the equivalent of. In fact, okay, wait. What's the actual prison?
Arkham.
Arkham.
Yeah.
Do you think
that was a mental
it was probably
facility.
inspired by Alcatraz? No, maybe not. Because
Arkham was on like the edge of the town. Remember?
I just wonder, like, can you just picture like Batman on top of like a building, you know, like in Chicago, right? Like, I don't know, whatever the tallest building was back then, right?
Yeah.
And he's got Al Capone, you know, where he's like got him by the collar, hanging him over the side of the building.
And Al Capone's like, I ain't got nothing for you.
Where is the cure for syphilis? Give me the cure.
So Batman had syphilis too in the 1920s.
Well, everybody did, you know.
Okay. It's the Roaring 20s.
It was the Roaring 20s. You know what I mean? People did the thing. It was like the 1960s of the 1920s. I don't
It was the 60s.
It makes perfect sense.
You'd be a perfect time traveler.
I'd be like wearing like a cowboy hat. I'd go back to 1969, you know, and I'd just be like,
howdy all.
howdy all. Got some spurs, you know.
Guys with like hippies looking around and you're like, what are you doing?
We'd probably just all like get high or some shit, you know.
Yeah.
They wouldn't even care in the 19s. They'd be like, it'd fit right. They had the bell bottoms were basically fucking cowboy pants anyway.
Yeah. Just not chaps.
Yeah, bell bottoms are 1960s, right? When were the bell bottoms? I don't fucking know.
Yeah, see, perfect time traveler.
Go back to like the 18th century. I'll be wearing bell bottoms and like flowers and stuff embroidered on my clothes.
This is how they dressed back then. Just blend in.
Just blend in.
I don't think this is going to work.
They're doing a Shakespeare play.
Just don't go to the medieval times.
Yeah.
You go in wearing a business suit.
That's what I wear in my 1920s like zoot suit. You know,
you're like
medieval times.
How you doing,
Come in
chaps?
just like slanted, you know, and like how you doing, chaps?
What is this, man?
And I have like a for real, good day, mate. You know, for every reason I'm in Kentucky.
Using the British accent. You're like, this is
Draw.
You're just mix matching everything. You got the belt, the zoot suit. Yeah, he blends in.
Snap, dude, snap. Okay, wait. Was there? That's like all that's. Sorry, whenever I move away from them, I'm gonna move the mic with me because I know that every time I move it away, like I lose it.
Where'd it go?
Dude, you wanted that? So there's this crazy. I wanted to talk about this. You were looking this up, man, right? There was this interesting story about a mob boss talking about the mafia. Mm-hmm. So I want to tread lightly here because
we're so well known for it.
But this guy. So apparently he's a preacher now. Mm-hmm. Right?
Yeah.
So it's kind of crazy, man, when that happens. You know, when they sort of change their life around.
It's interesting. It's like you get involved with the crime in the family, and then they're like, you know what? I'm out. And then they're like, you know what? I'm going to become a preacher.
Yeah.
And just start telling people not to do what I've done.
Yeah.
But it's like...
That's kind of crazy. I wonder, did he have problems getting out, or did he get out? I don't know the story. When you get out of the mob, right? Like, does he get out? Did he get out peacefully, or did he get out and he was in trouble?
No, I think there's no easy way to get out. You know,
right? I mean, so the thing is, because obviously he's apparently famous now, right? Because he's doing this preacher stuff. Have they just sort of like made peace, him and the family?
No,
right? Or does he still have? Because obviously he's not living anonymously.
No.
So, what is he doing to stay alive?
I think it's just that he has enough, publicity now that he's just hired enough security for himself.
Okay.
But again, it all depends on if the old people that were looking for you have all like either died or given up, right?
Okay, so maybe he's just outlived like the primary like people that he's pissed off or whatever.
Yeah.
Right?
Like if you betray your mob boss and they all get gunned down, and then you're just like the only one left alive, and you're like, well, shoot, I can't go do crimes anymore.
Yeah.
What am I going to do? I'm going to go
be a preacher.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to be a preacher. Why not?
It's a logical choice.
Well, I mean, it's a good way, I guess, to collect tithing. But
And then we go back to the Mormon.
then we go back to the Mormon crime family. Dang, dude. Yeah. So what else? So modern crime. I was looking up trying to like modern crime bosses, and we got into so modern outlaws. And one that came up that I thought was interesting was the guy that freaking the FBI guy that left. He lives in Russia now. What's his name?
Snowden?
Yeah, Snowden.
Oh, okay.
Would you consider do you consider him, Billy the Kid, right? Or Wyatt Earp, right? Like Doc Holliday, Al Capone, right? Like, do you put him in the same box?
Not really. I mean, he's a whistleblower,
Yeah,
I mean, okay, Billy the Kid and the other outlaws, like the Old West outlaws, were doing it to survive.
Right.
They were just saying, hey, I need to rob this guy because he has money, I don't.
Yeah.
I need to live.
Right.
That end of story. That
a lot
black
of it
and
was.
white.
I think for a lot of them it was just about like fucking survival.
Yeah.
But I think for some of them it was
For fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there's always a choice, but then with them, it's like, I'm going to do this, This is the only thing I'm good at.
Yeah. So, whereas with him, he felt obligated to do it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Guys,
If you know any mob bosses,
say hello.
just say, you want
know.
to check out a podcast?
You want to check out a podcast? It's called Splayed. It's on.
You can watch it on YouTube. Stitcher,
and SoundCloud. Not. Yeah. So, okay, guys. I mean, do you have anything else to cover for right now? That's all I got right now on mob bosses.
Mob bosses,
on
outlaws.
Old West, man. Wyatt Earp, man.
Yeah,
He's my favorite. I look it up at Wyatt Earp. I think he's my favorite of all time. Tombstone, the movie Tombstone. Go see it. That's it, man.
Yeah.
That's it for today.
I got
Splayed.
nothing else. Yeah.
You got something else?
No, I'm good.
I got shit else to say to you guys.
Nope. We kind of did our jokes and wandered around.
We meandered a little bit here at the end. Splayed.
Splayed, yeah.
That's all we got to talk about today, guys. We don't have a lot prepared for you today. It's been a chill-ass week. Hope you guys have a chill-ass week. Splayed.
Yep.
Episode 16.
Have a good night.
Don't rob a bank. Don't rob a bank.
Don't rob the banks.
Don't.
Oh, interesting fact. I'll add this on. Because the outlaws robbing
We're out of time.
All right, fine.
No, say it.
So because outlaws robbed the bank, that's why the FDI, the federal.
Oh, that's why you have FDIC insurance. Yeah. No way.
Because you're outlaws.
Because of the 1950s or 1850s.
Yes, the 1960s.
You know how well I keep together history.
We're going to talk about time travel next
because
episode.
Because of the 1700s, right? Yeah.
We're going to test
which century am I in on Splayed?
History lessons.
All right, guys. Splayed, episode 16.
Yep.
Peace out.
Later.